All right, welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello, it is Friday, the KVJ After the Show podcast. Looking for a very interesting weekend. Don't know how much the weather's going to dictate it. Looks like Saturday could be kind of a washout. It's been kind of rainy on Saturdays here lately.
Well, shit. Time to go canoeing then.
Yeah, I guess so.
We head to the great outdoors when we know the storms are coming.
I kind of do like getting rained on. There's something about it.
Okay.
You got an RV, so you're not going to get rained on. You're just going to fall asleep to the peaceful sounds of the rain and nature.
But I do like getting rained on. You feel like you're an adventurer. You know what I mean? You're just out in the rough.
You like that? Okay.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling for you?
You know, maybe I'm at Jonathan Dickinson, but in my mind, I'm in the Amazon.
Okay. You're a rugged man like that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I could see that. Virginia, you've got big plans this weekend?
I am going to do a couple more of those flavor Palm Beach dinners where you do 3 courses for a low price. I'm going to go check out the new restaurants at the PGA National. I haven't been there.
Right.
Lindsay Autry has hers there. There's also one called the Butcher Shop that I'm going to go check out. Brand new places I haven't seen.
Is that affiliated with the other butcher shops? They've got one in Miami and there's one in West Palm.
Good question. Oh, it's called the Butcher's Club. Sorry.
Okay.
Not the Butcher Shop. The
Okay.
Butcher's Club.
Okay.
So I don't think it is affiliated.
Probably not.
But that should be fun. And I want to do her place too. Honey Bell is the name of her place at PGA National.
Oh, that's a good name for a...
Isn't that adorable?
Who you dating? Oh, Honey Bell. You know her?
Honey Bell.
That's a great name. Honey Bell.
And then I think I'm going to also go over to do the flavor dinner at Tommy Bahama in Harborside.
Wow, okay.
They've got a 3-course special as well.
How much you going to eat?
A lot.
Okay.
I don't have to fit in a dress again for a while.
Okay, good. So you can go for it.
Stars Ball is October 15th. Eating this weekend, dieting next weekend.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Mama's going to be juicing next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
I might be. We got Stars Ball coming up. I gotta throw my fat ass in a suit. I probably need to slow it down after this weekend myself.
We crashed diet over here.
Well, talking about Suit, Carlos sent an email and he said, question, when are you guys going to announce Suits' new job move? I'm curious where he's going to land after blowing you guys off all week.
Somebody said he was on a different radio station. They thought they heard him.
That's not true. It's a lot. I texted him this morning. He texted me back.
What did he say?
He said he's feeling better today. Still a little weak, but he feels guilty for missing so much work.
Oh,
He'll be back on Monday.
How's his clitoris?
He said the clitoris is swollen but recovering.
Okay, good. All right.
So we got that good. Yeah, he says, I'm sick of being in bed all day.
Yeah.
But it's looking like we may get our baby back on Monday.
Okay. Man,
Thank
it must have been like
goodness.
super flu he got. That's crazy. That'd be terrible. Be knocked out for 5 days. Damn.
Some people said he went on a 5-day cruise. It was perfect timing.
Okay.
Is that the name of the yacht? Super Flu?
Super flu.
Super flu.
The SS Super Flu. Yeah.
He's texting me, motherfuckers out there in Bermuda, chilling.
Loving life. Okay, got a ton of emails here from you today. Jeff sent one in, and it is titled Two Truths and Whatever Virginia is Saying. Said I look forward to this segment for the pure reaction of confusion from Jaybird after Virginia tells her quote-unquote story. Her stories always are of the future because her past ones are extremely jaded by alcohol. Insert a total vodka mention here. Please keep this bit going. Absolutely hilarious to hear the bird's reaction.
Yep, I got him on the ropes.
He did this is where the dam broke. I was like, what the fuck?
He tried to cancel the bit.
Yeah.
No, I do love it as much as I make fun of it. You also know I'm playing around over here too. I mean,
just I have ruined many bits, so I'm very sensitive about how many bits I ruin.
I'm not talking about you. You know I'm over here singing for my supper. Someone sent me a fucking manifesto. Bird, you were so angry at Virginia. I can't. Please don't. I'm like, guys, I'm fucking around. I'm having
You were so mean to the woman.
Yeah.
She's this gentle flower.
Yeah, she is.
I'm still
Be nice to her.
I'm still waiting for us to hire this woman. I keep hearing about her.
Wouldn't it be amazing?
Oh, it would be so nice, man. Too much toxic masculinity around these fucking parts.
That's great. We got the somebody just showed up and won something.
Oh, picking up
Exciting,
prizes.
yeah.
I love it. I love when we have cool tickets.
Yeah.
Oh, she's dancing around. She looks like she's going to Lizzo.
Think so? She's wearing a corn t-shirt.
Oh, maybe not.
Virginia's wrong a lot. Let me introduce you to my friend. She's wrong a lot. And
I miss that corn t-shirt.
And I'm wrong a lot too, but you
And it's not like corn. It's the band corn.
Corn.
Yeah.
It's not like corn. It's got the juice.
Yeah.
Do you like the Corn band, the heavy metal or the hard ass?
Yeah, I don't listen to them, but when I would work out, when I was really lifting heavy, I listened to a lot of Corn.
You did?
Yeah, it
And
was
you
on my
liked
playlist. Yeah, oh, absolutely. No, I get you. Like, if you're lifting heavy stuff, you have to have kind of a little bit of a rage going on, or else you're going to drop a lot of weight on your neck. So you've got to be really kind of focused and fired up, and you got to let anger kind of take you through it. Man, there's nothing better to listen to than stuff like Korn and all that kind of stuff. I listen to a lot of really heavy stuff.
What is it, if you had to say, what's Korn's most popular song? Where I don't even have a chance of knowing it.
Geez, I don't know. I think their first one was like Freaks on a Leash or something like that. That was the original one. Like I said, I mean, it's been a while since I've been.
You know, Freaks on a
I
Leash.
do?
Yeah, you when you hear it, you'll be like, oh yeah.
Can you give me a taste, Mama?
No,
Just give me in your best version. Make it your own.
I really can't. But I mean, we can play we'll
No,
get kicked off.
that's why I'm saying. That's why you have to
Yeah,
sing
you
first
can't
supper
play
here.
it, yeah.
Freak
Yeah.
on a Leash lyrics. Let me pull it up here. Oh, I don't know.
You don't know if you can give me an
Unless it's
acapella.
hard.
Yeah, there was. I listened to. There was Twisted Transistor, Right Now, Narcissistic Cannibal, Get Up, Coming Undone. That was all in my gym playlist.
Oh man,
From Korn.
That was-
It's
that was-
really hard stuff.
Hot Dog Neck Kevin right
Hot
there.
Dog Neck Kevin, yeah. A lot of Ozzy in here. Pantera, Saliva's in here.
He was so pink.
When I go
Yeah.
back and do our Throwback Tuesday or Thursday for some stuff we put up on social media, it's crazy. I always forget how big you were. You were
Yeah.
at one point a fucking
About
giant.
245. About
You
245.
were.
I was about 60 to 80 pounds bigger.
Hey, guys, testosterone works.
Well,
It
what's,
did, yeah.
what's bizarre is Kevin got 245 doing the working out. When I first got on the radio, I mean, I was a little chubby, but I got really heavy, and I got to be about 245 with fat. And then I look back at those pictures, and I look like a different person. It's insane.
Right. No, we've all, Virginia's been the most consistent, but yeah, you and I have had many different forms and shapes.
Suits looks different. Denny's and Virginia are the only ones that roughly have their. You look the most the same.
But I've done a lot of plastic surgery.
Well, you have got you've done Face Off.
Oh, if I could get, yeah, if I could do Face Off, I'd be loving it.
Be careful with doing that face stuff. You don't want
I
to
know,
look.
I
You don't want to look like a
know.
different person. I've noticed some celebrities and they've done weird things to their face.
Gwen Stefani is catching a lot of heat right now because I think The Voice just debuted and people are like, whoa, what'd she do to her face?
Oh, really?
I think she went a little heavy with the filler.
Yeah.
It can happen.
It's tough. Well, I mean, after, you do it a certain way and it looks fake and you don't look right. So I understand they don't want their faces to sag.
Well, you can either have wrinkles or you can have like filler or you can have too much filler.
Yeah.
Trying to get rid of the wrinkles, you put in too much filler and then you look like a weird cat.
Would you ever do filler, Kev, or any kind of Botox? Or
I doubt it. No, I don't see myself doing that. I would do the serum or like a cream. I've been doing the face cream and
that's
stuff like
different,
that.
though.
Right,
That's
yeah.
trying to you're just fighting the good fight.
I never say never, but I don't see myself going that path.
I think it would be noticeable if me and you did something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I already you don't have wrinkles, but I have crow's feet. I've got some forehead wrinkles. If I was to do something, you'd be like, what the fuck happened to Bert? He's very surprised.
Remember that time that you got Botox, but just in one armpit?
For a bit.
What if we did Botox, but just to one side of your face?
No, I hate it.
Come on.
Yeah. No, that'd be great. Let's turn you more into a monster.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, you're fucking insane. And more people need to tell you that.
I wear it like a badge of honor.
Got some comments on the Jeffrey Dahmer special that is on Netflix, Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. Mandy said, first, love you guys always. Second, I was listening to the show today when you talked about Jeffrey Dahmer. I actually did my research thesis on him for college. The new Dahmer show is super accurate. Evan Peters' portrayal was spot on. Jeff absolutely spoke very Midwest, Minnesota, slow, creepy. There were so many chances they had that they could have stopped him. He had several charges for indecent exposure, molestation of a minor, etc. He was found guilty of molesting a child, but the judge gave him a year, but then allowed him to do work release. It really shows how horrific our criminal justice system was. The police looked at anything against a gay man as deserved, almost. Moral is, watch the special if murder interests you. Look at you, Birdie. Also, some great murder podcasts are Moms and Murder with My Husband. And Bird, if you ever want to do a murder podcast, I'm your girl co-host.
That's awesome.
Wow, she knows a lot.
I won't delve too much into murder because I know I can get carried away. The one thing I did notice, especially in the 70s and the 80s, they did not take sex crimes seriously. A lot of these guys would rape people and then they would get out a month, 2 months after.
Wow.
Some would not even go to jail, only for them to graduate to murder Virginia.
That's horrifying.
And it's fucking insane.
Because all the warning signs are there. You know this guy's going to get worse and worse.
Well, to me, I mean, rape, that is something where you need to, in my opinion, you don't get out of jail.
I agree.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a violent stranger.
Yeah, you don't get out of jail.
You don't get out of jail.
And these motherfuckers would spend a week, a month.
Unbelievable.
Mm-hmm. Got this one from Susanna. She said, I started watching the Jeffrey Dahmer special on Netflix around 10 p.m. It's now 5 a.m. and I haven't slept. It really explained a lot about him, his family, the broken down system that allowed this to happen. The acting is Oscar-worthy, and so is the writing and directing. I keep thinking about the families, and I hope this doesn't minimize what they have gone through. Jay Bird, it's definitely a must-watch.
Okay, I'm going to watch it.
Okay.
I'll wait till around Christmas time, though. Really?
Nothing says I love baby Jesus like a murder special.
Well, I told you about that one Christmas day. I watched the Vietnam special for 8 hours. It was on Netflix, and after about hour 8, it definitely got you. Oh, yeah. It was fucking...
A little dark.
It was very dark.
Damn.
I'm trying to make some changes.
Silent night, bloody night.
It was just one of those things.
All is dead.
Yeah. I just didn't... Me and my family didn't link up that day.
There's some debate about Father Stu. Zach said, I watched it because of the show. I didn't know I was going to spend my first night of work fixated on a Catholic show, but gosh darn it, I did. Shoot, it's a good one for sure. Sincerely yours, that drunk guy in Paso. I believe that's Paso Robles, California.
Okay.
And Don said, Father Stu, although based on true events, it falls off quickly. I love Mark Wahlberg, and I wanted to like it. So mixed reaction on Father Stu.
Conflicting reviews.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it goes, isn't it? With everything, you never know. I got an email here from Ricardo. He said, I heard your story yesterday about Cannon not making the middle school basketball team, and the same happened to us. My son, sophomore year, he didn't make varsity, even when he led the JV team on every stat there was, and when he got in the car, his heart was broken, crying and mad.
Damn, how do you not make the team if he was the leader in JV?
Dude, sometimes that happens. It's weird.
Yeah, following year, the team transferred a bunch of kids, and he got the short end of the stick. It was horrible. I never got real playing time. However, due to travel, he got the opportunity to play college, and then he finally got the opportunity that he earned. Bottom line, he started his freshman year in college and is killing it. He had every reason to quit and took all of us to help his dream come true to life. Lots of practice and time put in, just the two of us, so I applaud you for your dedication to your son. I know it's a lot of time and effort, but my son right now finally appreciates me more than ever, and our relationship is at the highest level it's ever been. Stay with it. Enjoy the struggle. I pray it pays off. Yeah, I mean, honestly, the journey is well worth it. It's really all those kind of things. It's about the journey, not the destination.
He's getting his stripes, man. When things like that hurt you, and I know what it's like to not make a team. It does. It hurts you. Yeah. It does make you tougher. I know you can't see that in the moment.
Builds character.
When you're older, you see it. You know,
it's a lesson. Honestly, you got to look at the painful moments in life and say, okay, there's a lesson in this somewhere, or this is conditioning me for something. What is it? And a lot of times you don't know too much later on down the line. But that's just it, man. Life's good and bad. You get both.
You hope sometimes the older you get and the more wise you get, when you are in a storm like that, you can say that to yourself going, this fucking sucks right now, but perhaps I'm getting some stripes. I'm getting them badges that I'm leveling up.
Just try to say,
spiritually.
What's it all for? Maybe one day I'll know. That's all I can hope. Let me see a couple other emails here. This one about what Virginia had been doing to her face. Kennedy said, hey, I've been listening to the show since I was a little girl. Now I'm of Jaybird dating age. Okay.
Wow.
What's up, Bird?
What did
I just turned 17.
No, get out of here. I said 27 the other day, or 28, forget it. Men don't like underage sex jokes for some reason. They get uncomfortable.
Yeah?
Yeah. When they're said about them, they tend to get a little defensive.
My question is for Virginia. I want to know how many times you've had liposuction and for what reasons. When did you have your breast augmentation, before or after kids? I could listen to a whole podcast about this. It's almost unspoken of and taboo, but Virginia has made me feel comfortable with the conversation. I appreciate her. Any answers for Kennedy?
We should all talk about the plastic surgery we get because it helps other people that want to do it too. And it shouldn't be a secret. It shouldn't be taboo. You shouldn't be embarrassed. Nobody should give you a hard time. Nobody should make fun of you. You're doing things to self-improve. And that is always something that I think is great for your psyche and your confidence and helps you to live a better, happier life. After both kids, I had a breast lift. Back when I was 19, I had implants put in, but then my second breast lift, I had the silicone, I had the saline switched out for silicone, and I got smaller breast implants, and I really even still want to go smaller. I've also had a scar revision where they go back and they cut out like the big scars and make the scars smaller, but then it gives you like a breast lift. That's like the awesome side effect of that.
Should we just come back in an hour when you're done?
What was the surgery, or what did you do to you when you were lying about having pink eye? What was that procedure?
I had pink eye, Jay-Bird.
Yeah, she fucking just taunts it. She throws it in our face.
Yeah.
I have a bathing suit that says pink lies on it.
Nobody doubts this.
I also had a little lipo. I had a mommy makeover. So that's like a low, smaller tummy tuck where they just kind of tighten everything in your tummy area. I had neck lipo where they lipo the fat, like your gobbler. That was really cool.
Okay.
I like that. Eventually, I want to do the back of my arms, the teacher flab. You know what I'm talking about? Haven't done it yet. I do think I need a nose job, but I don't want to do too much to my face.
Can I throw a towel in this fucking thing? I mean, how long is this got to fucking go?
A knee lift would be awesome.
It was what you had done, not what you want to do, you future fuck.
Yeah. And then one day I'm going to...
Everything's in the future with you.
I'm a planner, dude.
Have the bottom of my ass under my shoulder.
Eventually.
Barbara is talking here about the colon screening. She said, I hate to disagree with Virginia and Ryan Reynolds. Y'all do not have to have a colonoscopy if you don't have a family history of colon cancer. You can do Cologuard, which is a poop test. Your doc can order it. You poo in a bucket, package it off, mail it off, and Cologuard finds 92% of colon cancers, even in early stages, including 94% of stage 1 and stage 2 colon cancers.
All right. If you'll hold my bucket, I'll hold yours.
I got it sitting in my house. I just got to go take a dump in a box.
It's so fun.
Yeah, Cologuard performed better than another leading non-invasive test at finding colon cancer. Medical guidelines recommend screening for colon cancer starting at age 45 instead of waiting till 50. For years, the recommendation was for adults at average risk for colon cancer start screening at 50. But now they can start screening at 45. I did it. It's super easy. Actually checks more of your colon than a traditional colonoscopy because it gathers cells from your entire colon, not just the bottom few feet. So Barbara says it's actually better.
So what about the polyp? Because that's what Ryan Reynolds found. He found a precancerous polyp.
Yeah, I would hope it would show up with Cologuard.
Gosh, I hate that word. Polyp is such a rough one for me. I
feel like if there's a camera up there and they're looking around, that should be better than poo in a box. I don't know. What the fuck do I know?
I guess that's what she's saying. She's contesting that, saying that the Cologuard, unless you have the history of it
Not
in
the
your
color
family.
guard, the cola guard.
Cologuard, yeah.
Color guard is the people with the flags.
Yeah, I don't want that person up my ass.
That flag would hurt going up your ass.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah.
I got the color guard up my ass.
My goodness. We were talking, I think yesterday or sometime this week, about your car starting with a breathalyzer. Supposed to be mandated starting in 2026. Questions about it were if they're going to lower the limit below 0.08. What if you have a glass of wine with dinner? Would you be able to do that? And what about any glitches where you haven't been drinking at all whatsoever, but your car tries to tell you that you have? So a couple questions I have, but with that, there are some things that can set off a breathalyzer. Kathy had sent in, beware, all these things have been known to trigger false positives with a breathalyzer. Spicy foods.
Really?
Because they can create methane gas once digested. Sugary foods, pastries, donuts, cinnamon rolls, etc., chocolate.
Wow, I'm never getting in my car.
Can create a low volume of alcohol when digested. Pizza and pastries.
I mean,
Oh my gosh. Pizza and pastries. He's done.
there's only one other P I love just as much.
One of the most...
Penis?
Yes, Virginia.
Penis.
It's penis, yeah.
Can't say that on TikTok.
Oh my gosh, me too. Penis is fun.
Can you say pud on TikTok? Or is it... You can say nicknames of
Yeah, I just think you
okay.
can't use the actual words.
You can say pole.
Okay. But can't say hole.
Yeah.
No.
It's crazy.
One of the most common culprits is yeast because it relies on the fermentation process to make the dough rise, and it produces a tiny amount of alcohol. Fruit and fruit drinks, vinegar, energy drinks. Wow, even though they say alcohol-free, some of them contain a low concentration of ethanol. Vanilla extract. Mouthwash contains a small amount of alcohol, and you would likely not be able to drive your car. Breath spray and even certain diets can create a diabetic release of alcohol.
Remember that show Family Ties? Tom Hanks did a guest spot on there, and he was the brother of the mom, and he was an alcoholic, and he was drinking the vanilla extract. That's how bad he was trying to get all hammered on that. And that's what I learned as a kid.
Yeah.
Damn, you can get drunk on vanilla extract.
Yeah, I remember that.
Does vanilla extract taste like vanilla?
No, it kind of tastes
terrible,
like it's
actually, I
like
think,
liquor.
yeah.
It smells kind of malty.
How does it make shit taste like vanilla if it doesn't taste like vanilla?
Maybe it does, but I remember taking some as a kid and not loving it.
Huh.
I mean, I can drink some this weekend.
I kind of want to go drink some.
I will. I think you should not drink it. I think it would go right to your
Vagina.
no. I think the other one, the other hole,
Butthole?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Why would it go to your vagina?
I don't know. I'm just-
No.
You were making a face like it was a naughty part.
Well, I mean,
I went with the most fun one first.
Somebody texted in and said the vanilla extract is made with vodka. And so, these are all the questions about, imagine if you have to have clean breath to drive your car. Everyone does. Are we going to start hearing a rampant amount of stories of people who are stranded someplace because they can't get their car to start when they haven't been drinking alcohol?
They had a vanilla chai latte, and now they're just parked.
Right. Man, people would be losing their marbles. You imagine that?
They're going to have to work the kinks out on that one.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe they have the technology that it can detect it, but I would say do not launch that in cars until you've got this perfected, and I don't know how you do that, but it's got to happen. Because apparently it's not something where you blow into a hose. It detects breath in the car, which I'm like, how does it know whose breath it's detecting? You know?
Yeah, you could have anybody blow in it. You could have your kid.
Well, you could be taking home somebody who's drunk.
I mean, this is not the fun kind of blowing in a car, am I right?
This is not the blowing you hope you get this weekend.
Well, who would be blowing me this weekend? Denny's?
I don't know. If you invite people to show up, I am sure somebody's going to show up at Jonathan Dickinson State Park looking for a little dicky.
Dicky.
Oh, girls, slide in my DMs
okay.
looking for your dicky. A little licky, that dicky.
The park's open to everybody, so come on down.
Mm-hmm. We were asking a couple weeks ago about D's Nuts, and if somebody had trademarked it and was selling D's Nuts, how much money they would make. Here is a product found at Walmart. They do have this. Boris took this photo. D's Nuts. It's dill pickle peanuts. So, yeah, there is, go figure. Somebody already does have that. D's Nuts is out there.
Those might be good or very gross. I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, I think it'd be good. I'd try that.
I would too.
You know what?
Pickle peanuts?
It could go either
Pickle
way.
nuts.
It could be good, but it also could be very gross.
A dill peanut.
Ketchup, French fried chips. I thought they were going to be delicious, and they made me throw up.
Really?
I got sick off. And then I even tried them again to make sure I wasn't just being a pussy, and I got sick again. They're gross.
Yeah.
Okay.
But on paper, it should be good.
You think it would be good?
Oh, well, yeah.
Boris sent this in. There is actually a Florida tag. Mr. Miyagi. It's spelled Myagi. Miyagi. But there you go.
Would that be a cool name for a dog? Miyagi?
Yeah.
Miyagi. Which one do you like better, Miyagi or Swayze?
Miyagi.
Miyagi's, yeah.
I think if you're going to get a dog and you want to make it a tribute, you should just name it Patrick for Patrick Swayze. I like when dogs have like people names.
Yeah, I wanted to name, if I got another dog, I wanted to name it Chewy 2 and then call him Tooey. And I remember I said that to y'all, and you all were like, what the fuck, bird? Get some sleep.
I don't like Tooey.
Well, hey, Virginia doesn't like it, Kevin. Well, shit.
I know.
I like a dog named Philip.
Well, you don't like dogs, period. And they don't like you.
Panda had a dog named Lloyd.
Well, yeah, I hear you. I do. I like a human name with the dog. It's cute.
Okay. And Lindsay sent in this. She said that she was driving around Westchester, Ohio. She lives in Westchester, but I just took a road trip from Ohio to Rhode Island last week. And this is a radio station somewhere in Pennsylvania. It's Bigfoot Country. This is Bigfoot Country. 102.1 Bigfoot Country.
Speaking of Bigfoot, they got another Bigfoot festival out there in old Logan, Ohio.
Another one?
They got
just
another
had
one. It's close. It's the Hocking Hills. Another Hocking Hills.
Yeah, he said it was South Bloomingfield.
Is that so? Is that not considered Logan then?
Yeah, I think it's Hocking County. It's Hocking County. It's about maybe 20 to 30 minutes away. It was close enough that kids from South Bloomingfield, they came to Logan High School, so I knew the Ungers were from South Bloomingfield, Trevor and his sister.
I love it.
Yeah.
Look, it's working for them up there.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I just didn't even know they had any kind of downtown or anything, though, so I don't know what the hell it'd be like. Maybe maybe that town's grown up since I left.
Kind of want to make that Logan trip a once a year thing.
Yeah, an annual. Yeah, I would love to if the calendar works out. Who knows? Maybe one of these years I get up there with you.
No one believes that, Kevin.
Probably not, but you never know. Crazy things happen. Crazy things happen. Mitchell had said, "Hey, Jeopardy did Hink Pinks the other night."
No way.
Yes, I'm old. Yeah.
They did.
That's cool.
Jeopardy is an old ass game.
Imagine if you went on Jeopardy and the categories were serial killers and Hink Pinks.
Oh my! Well, I'm bad
and sauces.
I'm bad at Hink Pinks. I'm not very good at them.
You're good at them. You would love it if it was murderers and Hink Pinks. But here's what you would do: you would get so excited you would fuck it up.
Murders, I think I could do. Hink Pinks would
Yeah.
fuck me up. I'd have to think about it. Murder is almost kind of like
Second nature.
It really is.
It's your second nature to murder.
You don't have to think.
not too more. I hate the idea. The idea of murder is horrifying. By the way, People get it twisted. Oh, Bird's gonna murder. He loves murder. No, I don't love the act of murder, but them specials, damn, they're good.
Yeah.
They hook me.
They're horrifying.
They are horrifying.
I can't handle that Dahmer one. You got to tell us how it is. 'Cause
I will.
I'm not going to be able to watch it.
I'm gonna watch it over the weekend. I'll give you my book report on.
I can't wait.
I can see that it does look like, if you like that stuff, which I do not, that it looks good in that way.
I'm a big fan of documentaries, stuff that when a lot of people in the chat room didn't like the Night Stalker documentary on Netflix. I really thought that was a good one because I learned a lot. I like when I learned shit that I didn't know about.
Okay.
And he was the Night Stalker, and that guy to me was scarier than Dahmer because this guy would attack you in your sleep. He'd go into your house.
That's the Richard Ramirez?
Yes, and he would attack everybody and anybody, and he was going after little kids as well.
Oh,
he just
gosh.
was a fucking sinister fuck.
Wow.
Yeah. Now you're talking about murder again.
You're freaking me out. Kevin,
can't help himself.
bring it around, Kevin. It's a Friday.
Maybe I do want to murder, and I know victim number 1.
Good luck.
It rhymes with Richmond.
You better bring your girlfriend Denny's because I think I could take y'all.
Oh yeah, the most peaceful person ever. Hey Dennis, can you help me murder Virginia?
Becky had said I was unable to find the guide for Nashville that you had mapped out, Kev. I used your map for Savannah, and it was so helpful, but now I can't seem to find where you post those. I'll have Denny's put those back up and do an update as well for Nashville, because I think I added a lot of spots since I've been there. She said, we're looking for a place to stay in Nashville that is walking distance to the downtown bars. Any recommendations? I don't have a place, but I know my daughter, when she went up there, they got an Airbnb that was pretty close to the big bar district.
The best hotel in Nashville is called The Graduate. And it is so fun and adorable and has like 3 nightclubs in it. It is such a great hotel. It is not cheap, but it is definitely worth every penny that you will spend.
Yeah.
The White Limousine up on the rooftop is a great little club. And there's a karaoke club downstairs. Then there's a poolside whole area where you can go and get drinks. And The Graduate is awesome.
Yeah, it
If you
looks
stay
really cool.
there, you will not be disappointed.
It is not necessarily walking distance to where all the big honky tonks are there on Broadway. You probably need to Uber. There is a pocket of bars right around the Graduate.
The old original area that was originally like Music Row, that is right by The Graduate, which is like a lot of bars and stuff and restaurants.
Yeah, there are a few. We hit both pockets. So we did Broadway for several days, and then we did right around the Graduate one day. And yeah, they were good. A lot of them, it's not too far from Vanderbilt.
Yes.
So you'll see a little bit of college-age kids in there, and that was all fun.
And they've got those scooters too. Don't do it if you're going to be drinking because those scooters can be very dangerous if you're drinking.
You'll get a Dewey.
Yeah, or you'll fall off and crack your skull. But those scooters, if you're sober, are awesome for getting around Nashville.
Am I the only one that loves a honky tonk? The sound of it, just going into a honk. I love a honky tonk.
Love
fun.
it. Yeah, it's honestly, Nashville's like my new favorite town. And Broadway, Lower Broadway, is kind of the where to go, which is kind of close down to the river.
The stadium.
And the river's there, and the stadium's on the other side of the river.
It's such a cool
there.
place to go see an NFL game, too. If your team ever is playing the Tennessee Titans, it's a fun time.
Yeah, and my son is, I think he got a job at a distillery that is right down there on Broadway.
Good for Cannon.
Right around there. Yeah. It's pretty good at 14. Not bad.
He loves bourbon.
Yeah.
If this isn't olden times, he'd be behind the bar slinging drinks.
He'd be slinging it. Yeah. So it'd be cool. It's the place is owned by the guy who founded Big Machine Records. That's Taylor Swift's record label.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So they have that tie in there. The guy's kind of like the big music dude in Nashville.
Talking about Taylor Swift, the NFL just dropped some hints that Taylor Swift is going to be the Super Bowl halftime show. What do you think about that?
It'll do massive.
Ugh, I don't like it.
I know you don't like it. And I know a lot of people who won't like it, but a lot of people will.
She's a little bubblegum for the Super Bowl.
And if you say anything bad about it, you don't support Taylor Swift or women.
Look, I like her for what she is. I do. I think she's a great songwriter. I think she's got some toe-tapping jams. But I want something a little bit more, gritty, harder.
Okay, you're in charge of the Super Bowl. 15 seconds. You have only 15 seconds. Who are you booking? Who's going to make the big splash? You're talking a lot of shit over there.
The value meal killer and the snack
I
pack.
fucking love it. Let's do it. You're a dick.
Let's intro this band.
You're a dick.
I don't know.
I don't know you, dog.
I don't know either, but you know what? I know it when I hear it. And last year, they brought the heat.
Well, I liked it last year because there was variety.
Yes.
When I saw 50 Cent out there, I go, this is cool. Didn't even know he was going to be out there. There might be some surprise. I do like seeing that stuff.
Does anyone ever bring up the Foo Fighters, or is that never part of the discussion? Like, does people think that they would just not be good for the Super Bowl?
I like them, and you like them, and they have
Foo Fighters with Taylor's
Especially
son.
this year, yeah. If they came and played this year after what they've been through, and they did the Super Bowl halftime show.
That's a winning
Foo Fighters.
have
ticket.
the son play the drums.
The son plays the drums. Now you got me.
I don't know. I don't. Do they ever even come up when they have that discussion? Be like, yeah, I think Taylor Swift would be the way to go.
Well, every time we talk, I just notice when I just look at the comments in the chat room, and for whatever reason, Foo Fighters, they're not really my flavor. I don't like the Foo Fighters. Blah blah blah.
How do you go from Dr. Dre and Snoop and 50 Cent and Mary J to Taylor Swift?
Because she's a megastar, and she
know.
has a fuck ton of hits.
I get it, but I just want my Super Bowl to be a little harder.
And it's been a tough road for Taylor.
She's great.
I was kidding.
Yeah. All right. Well, it'll be interesting.
I'm scared of the Swifties now. I think I said too much.
I'm scared of nothing. Fucking bring it. I'm numb to all of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Some people said Lizzo or Harry Styles, Dua Lipa.
Yeah.
I do kind of like when they throw out several. I think that's a good call, because to have it all lay on one person, because you're right. I don't know if there's any group or artist out there that everybody's going to be like, yeah, I feel great about them. Because, again, there are people that, would not want Foo Fighters. I'd be happy, but, Taylor Swift ain't going to do it for me. I'm not going to be like, fuck yeah, finally.
What about my boy, Billy Joel? Is that too old, fuck? Is that too old?
Kinda.
Not really. Y'all say that, but
I want something a little bit more gritty.
we heard you this for the 7th time. You want some gritty shit. We get it.
I want them gritty titty.
Well, I ask you what you want, and you come out with fucking value meal kill and snack pack. Although that is gritty, it's still not a good answer.
Gritty and shitty. No, just kidding.
She's got no answer, but she's complaining.
That's it.
I'll tell you when I hear it.
Yeah.
In the bushes.
Yeah. It'd be interesting. Okay, Taylor Swift, Super Bowl halftime show. Yeah, I think it'll be big. I mean, why not? It seems like she's of that stature that, hey, I mean, if The Weeknd does it, she deserves it, right? It's about her time. So.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm over here talking about Billy Joel, fucking American hero songwriter. Mm-hmm. Got nothing. Is this thing on? Are we on?
Yeah. Yeah, Mandolin said, definitely no Billy. Sorry, Bird.
Damn.
He's going to put everybody to sleep.
Oh, Mandolin, go to bed then.
All right, well, we got a weekend here. Getting the hell out of here. Get some cocktails going. Have a little fun. Go listen to Taylor Swift. That's my weekend.
T-Swift.
Yeah, it's a T-Swift weekend for me, man. All right, y'all have fun. We'll see you back here on Monday, and hopefully Suits will be back.
Yes, pray for Suits.
Yeah, if he's not back on Monday, we have to send an ambulance over there.
He's got a different job. He's not back on
if
Monday.
he ain't back on Monday, then yeah, dog, we're gonna put you. Yeah, either you got another job or you're going to the hospital. One of the two. All right, y'all have a good one. We'll see you later.